encourage you to pick the pile you're most drawn to. Pile 1 is life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be revealed or healed. Pile 2, we have music. Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. And pile 3, we have hope. Hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. So whichever pile here calls to you the most, or if you feel specific synchronicities that align with your life currently, I encourage you to move towards that pile and I'll meet you there. Hi Pile 1, thank you for joining me today. You're here for life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. So the initial energies that I picked up on this pile are essentially that you're going through some sort of shift, and anything that does not walk in the light with you is needing to be released. This energy is very much, although it seems sunshiny and clear and divinely guided, it's not without notice for the shadows that will be left behind. There's a need for a shift. So that which you cannot bring into the light, it will be essentially left to the wayside, hopefully, because conflict within trying to hold on to that and move into your new beginnings and your new, the newness that is awaiting you, which would cause more conflict and frustration. It would not allow you to move into the light in which you have been guided to experience in this lifetime. So I'm going to go ahead and speak on this a little bit more while I shuffle tarot for this deck. But essentially, yeah, it's whether it's a career change or a relationship change, a life path change of some sort, lifestyle, anything, the darkness that you hold for the highest perspective of it, as you create your own story, it needs to be left behind. So we have not being able to move forward with something passionately, and I will just note right away that we there's sorry, I'm starting to download. I want to make it clear that I read intuitively, not by anyone else's book but my own. Essentially this is saying not being able to move forward with passionate endeavors, even when things around you are moving at high speed. It's like this energy feels like you're stuck in something that no longer serves you, essentially, but due to your light and your love and being an earth angel and being selfless, that's the shadow. That's recognizing to be your brightest self is to let go of this thing that's holding you back. So we've already talked about, how whether it's a career or ideologies, even just like beliefs in certain things about yourself is no longer serving you. Being able to reap the benefits of your labor, like this is waiting for you. This is something that like you need to move into a new partnership of some sort. Like it's awaiting you. Like lifestyle, career, relationship, there's a need for a shift here, because right now it seems like you haven't been living in, yet you need to give justice to your passions, to what you want to move forward with, that you feel is going to serve you better as a soul, because you wouldn't have the urge, you wouldn't have the temptation or the irritation towards something that you're not getting if it weren't for you to experience and explore and observe or seek a way to observe that certain lifestyle, like we have here, that there is a new opportunity on the horizon. There is something for you to be able to delve into, although it's in the beginning stages. There is a significant new beginning coming in for you. Life energy tells you that it's restorative, it's clear, it's cleansing. There is nothing in the shadows that you have to fear, but there is an overall energy of needing to just move into that energy. That's exactly what I see. Yeah, and this talking about like taking all that you've learned from your previous experiences regarding like your career, relationships, all of that, moving into a state of relaxation and rest about what you've learned, about where you've been, and coming into a state of taking all that you've learned and putting some form of passion into existence, into action. Let's clarify with some oracle really quick. It really just feels like a career shift for me. Like this energy feels like you have experiences awaiting you that are from higher dimensions that are going to allow you to fulfill your purpose here on earth according to your blueprint that you created before coming here. It's saying that there's more to be had, and where you're at right now, it's like I see like coming out of your shell or awakening, like opening up to new experiences, coming out of the cocoon. It's very spring energy, and you're being involved in the light by your divine guidance and your spirit guides and your angels, that it's time to move on. It's time to either move up or clear out some old energy that's no longer serving you and therefore the people around you. Because if you're feeling that dense discomfort, then you know that there is a need for a shift. You should know that there are better energies involved here that are seeking to be awakened, and you need to walk through that doorway of opportunity. Look at that. You have opportunities awaiting you. It's this picture, it reminds me of the the moon card. Essentially, there's mystery, there's the unknowing, there is that which is maybe secretive under the surface right now. For maybe you don't want to fully delve into the newness of experience because of what you want to hold on to, but know that if you want to hold on to those things, the universe is telling you that you need to let go of them in order to feel the abundance that is coming in for you, and to experience the light and love that comes with blossoming, right? You need to be able to rest on relaxation. How funny, but I think there are two cards here also. You need to be able to relax into that newness and recognize the truth within your desires, and find the inner peace in knowing that what is no longer serving you will only benefit you to release. The energy here is clear that there is a new awareness, a new awakening, a new passionate beginning that seeks to be ventured into. Even if it's a new perspective, like how you write your story every day, different routines, something that's going to fulfill you emotionally, even if you are not served right now with what you have going on monetarily. There's a need for more peace in how you've written your own story thus far and what you can do to improve it with the new opportunities that are coming your way quickly, might I add. And this energy will serve you in your latest and greatest. So I hope that you enjoyed your reading here today, and I look forward to hopefully seeing you soon. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome, welcome. I appreciate you being here with me today. Your pile is music. It says, Listen carefully, for there may be a message in the music you hear. Music can lift your soul, rekindle memories, and charm fairies to your door. So the energies that I'm picking up here are very nostalgic, very, you are the music that you listen to. It's an energy that you hold. We are music, like our frequency, our vibration, the way that we move, the way that we do our hair or nails or exist in the world, or how we dress, everything. It's all a vibration, it's all sound, every color, and embodying that, it's creating the self, creating the person and the personality. I'm shuffling your tarot, and it's saying movement. Yes, move, dance, be creative, follow your own flow, be clear in your intentions, like be the music that you listen to, and that should be good. It should feel good. I feel like a really good, relaxed energy in this pile. You're more calm than most and more sure also. Very watery energy, very air energy as well. We also have the Page of Swords. Yeah. You move clearly through the energy of sound because it's something that you're sure of. It's something that you can truly feel and therefore trust in. That this pile, I feel like you truly trust your feelings and your emotions, and you're steadfast in understanding that you wield your own power from within, and you create and you manifest, and you have this sensuality to you that allows people to come into understanding vibrationally with you. Like, you may be someone who has really good conversations, you're very passionate about certain projects, and you find that people of the same nature will flock to you because you understand the energetics of what it takes to find reprieve and solace from challenge from what you expose yourself to. Like, you are very intentional in the way that you exist in the world, essentially. Like, in writing your own story, you have a very clear picture, specifically in alignment. This pile is most in alignment with their blueprint, might I say, because even through the fluidity of learning experiences and what that like entails for the soul, you've chosen to listen and grow and to learn and to be exactly this. Your energy is in perfect alignment with that which is directly reflecting to you. You may be someone who finds like this sense of ease in conversation, like you always know the direction that you're wanting to go in, but you also know how to cater to others in the way that's going to be to keep you in your power. You're very good at being able to resonate in general, even if it's this pile is just all very, very energetically aligned with a darker, more denser, more, it just feels so solid. But for music, I would say that sound is solid. So yeah, this energy is very watery, very watery. What do I mean by that? It just means emotions are high in this pile. For just as there's like this saying for instead of working harder, work softer. And you know how to wield that energy very well. And if you are in this pile, you know exactly what I mean by saying that, because sometimes we overexert ourselves in a way that can challenge an innate gentleness that it doesn't serve us. So I see that there is an endeavor that needs to take place in regard of music, entertainment. There is monetary value in following this passion, and it's incredibly emotional. It almost feels like a tidal wave of like sincerity of this is exactly what I want to do. This is the emotions that I'm feeling. This is recognizing what you'll lose if you move forward with this opportunity. There's it's just so passionate and emotional, but you lose a lot here. I don't know if it's just like emotions from the past, and knowing that like what you've done and what you've experienced has it feels like a washing away of lies. I hope that makes sense, because that's what it feels like. Like any false belief that you've previously had, especially in younger years, in development stages, and in really cultivating this power and who you are and feeling this confidence. Yeah, there we go. Now we have some fire. We have a steadfastness towards exactly your vision, given your struggles and your triumphs, and knowing that there are people on either side of you helping you move into a new partnership, a new commitment. What is this commitment, Spirit? Let's clarify. Well, immediately we have gratitude list. It says, counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. What and who are you grateful for right now? Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe. Yeah. And that can be found within your pleasures and your passions, and where you feel genuinely guided. You're the type of energy. It's very like dark and earthy and kind of mysterious, but that is the way. And that is the way of music is to moving into the unknown, having experiences that are going to continuously awaken this form of consciousness for you is something that you strive for, and it's been written within your blueprint of exactly where you need to be headed. It says, no more complaining. Complaints are affirmations of victimhood, which is never true spiritually. Take back your God-given power by affirming that you have an abundance of choices and freedom. With your increased confidence and assertiveness, watch these positive affirmations blossom into reality. Like, yeah, it feels like a shift from maturity into adulthood. It also feels very heavy in like Scorpio energy for some reason. I'm feeling very father-like energy coming into this pile, being very heightened in the realm of owning your empire, having maybe a better power over your emotions now, and also the way that you see things, and experience things, and how you foster and grow relationships as a result of what you've grown through your experiences with guidance from others, and especially hi, sorry, my camera died. However, your final messages are essentially to be careful of what you consume and to be more conscious. It says you have the power to heal and help the world with your decision to buy only products and services that are ethical, environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods. You live simply and you purchase only that which you need. And by doing so, the last card here is visualize abundance in all forms. God gave you such great spiritual power that everything you visualize eventually becomes reality. Yeah, definitely holds true for the topic of the read here. Hold a steady vision of that which is beautiful, healthful, positive, and filled with blessings, and that is what you'll experience. So, create and produce what you wish to attract. Know that all of your life path thus far has led you into the ability to discern your own power and wield it with wisdom. And know who you are from within will guide you always into the brightest light in which you are seeking, especially through music. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I look forward to the next one with you. Hi, Pile 3, you chose the card Hope. It says, hope is always there, even if we can't see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. And the initial energies I'm getting from just the first card here, it's indicating that there is an abundance awaiting you if you are to move into the direction in which you're hoping it goes, and to align yourself exactly with the wisdom and guidance that has been prepared for you for lifetimes. And know that, with all rain brings a rainbow, right? With that card, it's showing peace and prosperity and love and kindness, and the overall energy just feels like bewildered by beauty, and just knowing that if you hold on to the vision and the truth and the beauty that's before you, even in the most minute of moments, we have the Sun card. Beauty and love and kindness and happiness will follow as long as you follow your hope and stay optimistic. And know that guidance is always awarded to you, and love is a huge contributing force to all of your decisions. It says, hope and love and kindness, and what brings you genuine joy and comfort is an awakening for you at this time. You're going through something that requires you to make a decision towards you have options here, but no matter what you choose, it's the opportunity to rest in the knowing that there is clarity of vision here. There's no way that you could steer wrong with hope, with the love and kindness and compassion and bravery that it takes to push forward even when all else feels lost, and to move into that understanding and knowing through what you feel is your most clear and authentic take on what to do in your career, with your finances, with the abundance that you already own within you and around you. Let's clarify, Sun. And there's definitely something on the horizon for you. There's kind of like you're waiting for something to happen. You're just kind of hoping for the best. You're not really too clear on exactly how the summer's gonna go, for example, but you have a lot of happy expectations for what you want to see in the world. The Page of Cups would ensure you that any emotional endeavors, although they may appear to be underdeveloped, they are definitely something to move forward on. So if you are questioning moving towards a new idea of prosperity for yourself and your family, or relationship, career, know that inkling of an idea is worth moving towards, because we need to take a rest on what is causing us to feel stuck, to feel kind of trapped in a sense, and And even through those moments, remembering the hope that you have, or the peace, or the signs or synchronicities that you've received, and looking out for the glory and grace in the small things. Like the hummingbird for me is a sign of your ancestors, angels, spirit guides coming in the toughest of times with the smallest of inklings of hope, just enough to keep you on track with your blueprint and your life mission, and knowing that although the war has yet to be won, there is completeness in the triumph of each challenge that you overcome, and knowing that like you truly are allowed to boast and be open and clear, and that you know what you have done well, and to cherish those moments, and that within itself is going to breed the hope that exists within you. And I'd like to go ahead and do some angel cards to kind of clarify and conclude this message. So we have something awakening up upon the horizon that gives you more clarity of vision through your anxieties. Yeah, it says let go of guilt. It says when you allow the light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you and loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow in past mistakes instead of beating yourself up for them, and know that when we are here on this earth in this time, if you are at all inclined to experience and open up and expand to the idea that we are all in perfect oneness, then what's on the other side is love and kindness and guidance while we're here, that gives us the ability to forgive and let go and realize that this is one big learning experience, and it's something to be studied and appreciated for all that has been able to be attained while we're here. And if you hold on to guilt and frustration, that gets in the way of your growth and your prosperity, and that is in the false direction of fear rather than the hope and abundance that you are surely to achieve if you let go of what no longer is serving you. And then we have positive faith and optimism. So this pile feels more somber in its approach to life, in that things are more whimsical and necessary than like experimental and creative, but they know that as long as they're moving in the direction of what makes them feel good, positively faith and optimism, it says you open the doorway to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow the negative energy of temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you are on. Keep the faith and keep going. So yeah, that's exactly what hope is. It's moving forward and loving and being kind in all of your endeavors. Wow, we have conscious consumer again. This was in the last pile. And in this pile feels also like one of the most conscious piles, and watching what you expose yourself to, and being a bit more sensitive in nature and with animals, and really seeing the small things as the big things. Like the details are everything for this pile, and you're very intrinsically motivated to do better for the earth, almost like earth angels, like the first pile, but a bit more grounded on earth than even the more light worker-esque pile of pile one. If you feel a resonance with being a conscious consumer, I would recommend moving to pile one after this if you're interested in knowing what they had to say, as it was the same message. But it says you have the power to heal and help the world with your decisions to buy only products and services that are ethical and environmentally friendly. This is a very heavy conversation for right now in the world, specifically given climate change and pollution and carbon emissions and things like that we need to work towards together, because those kinds of things can only be satisfied, overcome, and worked through together. either as a community, society, and globe. But yeah, it says, as a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in fair trade and organic goods, you live simply, and you purchase only that which you need, which is always better than overconsumption. And living with less allows you to experience and feel and be guided towards more. And the last card that we have here is Gratitudeless. Counting your blessings and feeling gratitude for what you already have helps you to be centered in your heart instead of fixated on worries in your mind. Yeah, because this energy, it feels like you're do-gooders, but you do have anxiety that you may not be doing enough, and you just know that you are. Like, the energy of wanting to be better is better. You are a good person. Keep focusing upon gratitude and you'll discover the amazing generosity of this universe. And the more you stay in alignment with your true energy and essence of this kind-hearted, sort of like effervescent, light, felt, it's like you carry a sweetness within you, and as long as you remain within that truth, you're doing fine. You're doing wonderful. Well, Pile 3, thank you for coming and enjoying this reading with me, and I will hope to see you on the next one.